hard to get 90 plus percentile in JEE Mains
Chemistry.
No, okay, just no. Chemistry is a very easy subject to target if you want to level up your percentile. So everything that you've heard about JEE chemistry being difficult, it's not true. Now, although it is an easy subject, it includes organic, inorganic and physical chemistry, and sometimes the real challenge is on how to balance those three. For me personally, I found physical chemistry the easiest, while organic chemistry was one of the tougher ones for me. But that totally depends on how everybody I think thinks about these three topics, because they are quite different in their own aspects. Now for me, physical chemistry was easy because I loved physics, okay, and it is kind of a blend of the two. It has a lot of formulae, it has a lot of constants that you need to remember, a lot of calculation. So physical chemistry is more on the calculative side. In this video, I'm gonna mention how I tackled all three of them in the three different ways, and I hope that you all find this helpful as well. So let's start off with physical chemistry. I used these flashcards, which were like so helpful for me, because honestly, what I think you need for physical chemistry is revision, re-revision of formula. So I found these really helpful. And you have a index page right over here, okay, and then inside you have all of the chapter wise formula flashcards. I thought I'll show you a little bit of how these flashcards look inside. So I already showed you the index page. Let me give you one example, like some basic concepts of chemistry. This is how it looks basically, and there are weightage is also given of every topic. It's just really organized, and it's really fast to prepare from as well. Plus, it's also super fun to learn because they're flashcards. Then for physical chemistry, this book is the best. This is by Neeraj Kumar, and I think every professor will recommend you this book, and it's for a good reason. So, like, look at this. This is the table of contents, and I've just ticked one chapter. Don't worry, I've done a lot. So, basically, this is how the exercises are given. They are given to you pretty much level wise, and yeah, it's very organized. So this was a very good book to use. And then there is a JEE advanced section as well. After you finished JEE Mains, then you can do this just for gaining more confidence. In organic chemistry ke liye, I would say JD Lee is probably easiest, because once again, like Neeraj Kumar, it's very organized. So yeah, you have the table of contents. Oh gosh, you have the table of contents over here, and basically even topic wise you can see they've given a lot of additional data. They give you a little bit of theory of the topic before they actually provide you with questions. So I thought that was very cool. Now in inorganic chemistry, a lot needs to be memorized. So use techniques and acronyms so you can remember, and I thought this was the perfect book that provided you with that. You don't need to use your brains, they'll just give you tips and tricks for basically all the chapters. So yeah, this is a good book. Talking about organic chemistry, this was the only book I most heavily relied on. And yeah, everybody needs to do NCERT for JEE, right? Especially chemistry. So it is very important, all the reactions and basically everything just needs to be done very carefully. If you can make a reaction table looking at whatever you have seen in the textbook out of memory, that is super helpful, and that's the, I think, best way to learn organic chemistry. Here is my home notebook for chemistry in general. एंड यस, आई यूज़ टू रियली ओवरडू इट. अब सोच के मुझे लगता है कि इसमें मैंने बहुत ज़्यादा टाइम बर्बाद किया, बट मे बी इट वॉज ऑल्सो फॉर अ गुड रीज़न. I think that writing helps you remember, so the more you write, the more you're going to remember. That's why I used to write. All of this was really unnecessary though. Yeah. Okay, so really important, these two books, you treat them like your Bible throughout class life. Okay, you need to learn every single line and every single point because they can ask you stuff from anywhere. People really underestimate theory, but I feel like JEE really picks up theory directly line by line from the textbook, so do pay attention to that as well. And this is obviously applicable for OC, IC and PC. After I had a good grip on NCERT contents for chemistry, I started solving this, and this is a real game changer because you will feel like, why do I need to solve stuff from class 12th? Like, you need to stoop down to that level, okay? Because first of all, you will get board practice along with solving this, and also there are a lot of minor details that you don't focus on or you don't understand during your JEE prep because the sirs, they just go so fast. But when you use this book, you actually kind of delve deeper into everything and things kind of fit into place. See over here the index page, और भाई मेरा फट गया है इतना यूज़ करके, but here is like one topic, for example electrochemistry, and it has a mind map and topic wise notes, and it also has subjective type questions. So again, really good book to use. The OSHA highlight for JEE Mains is also something you should target if you want overall perfection, I should say, in inorganic, organic as well as physical chemistry, because this does cover all three. And I have mentioned this in my previous video, I don't know which one, I think Apps and Books That Helped Me, and yeah, I had mentioned this book as well. This was my favorite book during preparation because it's just so easy to access. Like, it's got so many PYQs, mains and advanced separately, topic wise separately. It's a very good book. Okay, so some study techniques that actually work specifically for chemistry. I would say for organic chemistry, do write down every single reaction and every single reagent that you encounter. Write it properly along with the reactants and the arrow sign, uske upar reagents, and finally the products. That will help you memorize it better. Okay, so I will just sum it up by saying that some of the effective preparation strategies for chemistry include mastering the NCERT, prioritizing high weightage topics, and just practicing PYQs. If you do these three, I think you will be done and dusted for chemistry. Okay, so lastly, I would like to conclude by saying that this is not at all a hard percentile to achieve in chemistry JEE Mains, but like everything else, it does require effort and strategizing. So I hope you found this video helpful and happy studying. Bye.